Welcome back to the field house. Janesville Craig and Milwaukee Tech are warming up for our second Division I quarterfinal. But Milwaukee King impressively a winner here earlier this afternoon. They join Oostburg and Auburndale as winners today so far, as we've got 3 down and 3 to go on the opening day of the 80th annual WIAA Boys State Basketball Tournament. I'm between games now, joined by the chairman of the board, the president of the WIAA Board of Control, Jim Monroe. And Jim, welcome here. It's a little warm, but we'll work our way through this interview here. There's a lot of fans.
I'm not going to complain about warm in March, you know. Usually there's snow this high, you know.
That's right. And we'll hear later on about a weather forecast to see whether there's any kind of a snowstorm coming. But I'd like to go back into a different season now and talk about football and football playoffs. I know that the WIAA had been considering a change in the football playoff format, but another topic came up, and that's conference realignment, which is something that's always an issue. And now the consideration for the football playoffs has been put off temporarily.
Well, you know, every meeting we have, we seem to have somebody who has some concern about the conference they're in. And I've been on the board now 4 years, and I've become convinced that it has something to do with the fact that we don't let all the teams back into the football playoff. It's not like all the other sports we have where everybody starts new and you got a new season. And so those teams that are in conferences there where they're not competitive in football, pretty soon we start hearing about them wanting to move. So I think that's the reason that Mr. Chickering started to look at that possibility of expanding the football playoffs a couple of years ago. There wasn't a great deal of support for that on the first round of the district meetings and so forth that we went out to. But it's still in the works. They're talking about different ways that it could be done. It'll never be expanded to allow all the teams back in. We just don't have a long enough fall, and I understand in Texas they play in the first part of December, but that's not going to be possible for us. So I think we're going to be hearing some more. The football coaches right now are considering different kinds of options, and I think that we're going to be open to that. We're a membership-driven organization. If the membership wants it, we're going to do it.
Well, and that's an interesting point. You're the president of the Board of Control, but I know the Board of Control, as well as the staff, listens through things like district meetings, which you talked about.
We have annual district meetings around the state in the fall of the year, going out to where the members are. Our whole organization is based on feedback. We might be accused of maybe doing things a little too slow, but we start off with coaches committees, that advisory committees that look at various things that have to do with their sports level. Excuse me. And then we have a group of what we call a sports advisory committee. That's athletic directors around the state. They're feed into that. And then we have an advisory council made up of administrators from small, medium, and large-sized schools. They consider things, and finally it comes to the board. So excuse me, I've picked up a little cold this last couple of the weeks, but so when we get things through this pipeline, we think we know what our members want, but then we culminate that with an annual meeting the end of April where all the members come and vote on any changes that we've made.
And that's really a key for any membership organization, to really hear what your members are all about. Jim, we'll let you go and get out of the coat and try to cool off a little bit here. Enjoy the rest of the tournament. Looks like it's going to be a great one.
Great. I just love March Madness.
The magic of March Madness, whatever it is. Have a good tournament.
Thank you.
Jim Monroe, the president of the WIAA Board of Control. Janesville Craig and Milwaukee Tech are warming up behind me, but first, we're going to hear from our local stations. This is your WIAA network station.